channel.
Today we're going to be doing a haul video of items that we got at this, it's like a festival that our city does every year in the summertime. So they always have like art vendors and other sorts of things. Most of it's art, but there's also like jewelry.
Jewelry is art.
Well, yeah, I guess.
And they also have the bookstore at the library is also open.
And they have a deal usually where if you can fill like a bag with like specific like clearance books, everything you can fit in the bag is $3.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just grab my bag out. This is all I got.
The rest of
this is books.
We can do the books last.
Santa's got a bunch of stuff over here. Okay, so I guess I'll show this first. This was probably one of my coolest purchases. It's a water bottle, and if you can see, it's Luna. It's all Luna. They had tons of Harry Potter ones at this place. So you can open up the top, and it's like kind of like a coffee cup, and you got a straw with it. And if you open the other side, it's a water bottle with a straw. And it also came with a second lid, so you can switch out the lid if you want. So I thought that was really cool. It's hard to just choose.
Yeah, I got a water bottle at the same place, which also mine automatically came with like a water bottle lid, but then I got the regular lid with it too, and then it came with a straw. Try not to let this thing blow away.
You know, I wonder if the lady heard me say I wish that they had this one in the water bottle, because when we went up to check out, she's like, I think I might have this one in the water bottle top.
Yeah, most of them were these coffee cup lids, but some of them were the water bottle ones. So this one's actually different. This one unscrews on top like this, which might be kind of a pain. Maybe you just undo it enough so that you can flip it up that way and drink it that way. Or is there supposed to be like another?
Let me see.
It must just be for opening in that spout.
Yeah, see, it doesn't open.
Okay.
So you have to open it. But if you wanted to take it to dance, you could always just do that with a straw.
Right, yeah, that's what I would do.
But it's not really big enough for dance.
Yeah, no, this is nowhere big enough. It says hand wash only, which is what we do. We don't use dishwasher anyways. But mine's so cool. Mine has Harry, Hermione, and then Ron. It's Deathly Hallows with the castle breaking and being on fire in the background. Oh wait, I didn't even notice there's a bunch of people in the bottom too. So there's like Neville and McGonagall, Mrs. Weasley, Ginny. I don't know if you guys can. I think you guys can see that. But yeah, this was really cool. It was hard for me to choose too because I saw this cute like little anime chibi one that was like kind of like a watercolor almost of Harry, Ron, and Hermione. They had some ones with like quotes or like what each person is in the series. But then I saw this one and I love Deathly Hallows. It's my favorite one. So,
and Luna's my favorite character, so
it's
easy. Oh, one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, but this was like one of the first things we bought. So
that was the first thing I bought. And it came with this nice bag that fit all the rest of my purchases.
Yeah, until we got to the art section.
Okay, so the next thing I got is this cool Minnie Mouse necklace. It wasn't that expensive, and it's super cute. I love it. And from that same shop, I got these cool hair ties. And I think they're really cool. I don't know, they were on sale, and I always like hair ties like that. They're just so cute. So that's all I got from that shop. I think Santa got a few more things from that shop.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, I did that one first.
Okay, so is there something else in here? Because the one shop didn't give me a bag.
Oh, yeah.
But, so, I got a couple of things from that shop. You did the earrings ones, right?
Yeah, I didn't get any
that
earrings,
necklace.
so.
Yeah. So they had like some ones that were regular price. So I got these cute like lilac butterflies that were $6. Super cute.
Not bad price either.
Not bad. And then she also had a clearance bin that was like you got them for $4. So I got these cute little bangle pearl ones, and I got these star ones. So super cute.
And for the shops that have Etsy shops, we can drop the links in the description box in case you guys want to look.
So yeah, I got those. Okay.
Did you show all three pairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you can show that one next. I didn't get anything from that shop, but I got...
Was that one called Made with Love? This one?
Yeah. Jewelry made with love, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then this was at a different place, but she had a lot of bracelets and necklaces, but I got this bracelet. It's like just like a regular chain, and she like twisted wire into the word. It looks like wire twisting of love.
Yeah.
So it says love. She also had a hope one, which we purchased for a gift for someone. So yeah, but it just has like I wish it had like a claw clasp. It just has this one that's like, I've lost a bracelet like this before.
Yeah.
So I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do to not lose it.
It was a bracelet we got for our confirmation.
Yeah, so that was very sad. Parents got it for us for our confirmation, and I lost it.
You blew it. I didn't get anything from that shop, but I did get this cool floaty pencil case. I should have got, they also had like baskets, and I should have got one of those. Our parents got a Star Wars one, but they had a Winnie the Pooh one, and I really should have got one. But I guess if we have time, we're going back there tomorrow for dinner.
We are.
I mean, it was an idea. I don't know if that's for sure.
I don't know.
If we do, I might get it then. Or look, because they might have different stock tomorrow. That's the bad thing about those things that are multiple days. They have different things every day.
Yeah, like Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think everything else in here is our parents, because I offered to carry it for them. Oh, wait, but I have this one.
Yeah.
So this was actually my first purchase. It was at a place called JPK Creations. And magnets and like badge holders is what they mainly had, and they sold them for 2 for $12. So I got Amanda this cute little unicorn. It's beautiful. And then I got a Hogwarts Castle one, obviously. So that's what I got there. And then, like I said, our parents got a few badge holders and a magnet. So that's all that's in there.
I got this shirt from this place that had toys for cats. Sorry guys, it's really windy.
So windy today.
It's like NASA, but it says cats. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, our brother got Oliver a little play mat that you can put catnip in, and it has avocado cats on it. It's so cute. It's really cute.
It's at this place called Skinny Pete's Catnip.
Yeah, and I bought my mom like a cat portrait of Spock. So.
Okay, so that's what I got from that place. Is that all you have left?
Besides the books, yeah.
Oh,
What did you get?
I still got some more. I guess I'll continue. Did you want to show those first though?
Sure. I don't remember what the place was that I got it, but it was a lady that sold cameras. No,
That's not right.
That's not right. It was a lady that sold cameras and just did nothing.
I really wish we would have got the name of the place so we can see if she had a shop.
Yeah, I know. I think her name's Brenda Payne, though, so we might be able to just search her name.
We might be able to search her
see
name
if she has
and
a
find
new
it.
shop. So this is actually the bag that our parents, like this one that I bought for my mom, came in, but it also fit this canvas pretty well. There's a spider or something on that from being outside. But it's this lovely, it's kind of like a sunset palm tree. It's so beautiful. It's so cute. So I got that.
It wasn't that expensive
that
either.
shop.
For an original print, it was $25.
Yeah,
like,
it was only
that's
$25.
awesome.
Apparently this is medium size, which is a little bit large. And then I also got a smaller one. This one was only 12, I think.
Yeah.
This one was 12, and it's like a cute little cherry blossom.
So
canvas.
pretty.
So both of these are so beautiful, and I don't have anywhere to hang them at the moment, but eventually I will hang them. They are beautiful.
Okay, so the next thing I got is at a place called Sophie's Crystals Jewelry. Looks like she has an Etsy shop. It's so cute. It's this little keychain, and it's got a cat, and it's a squishmallow. I love cats, I love squishmallows, and it's just so pretty. I don't think I'll use it on an actual bag, but I never actually use keychains, because the one time I did, it broke. I got one in Florida, and it was a snake one, but it broke. So So I don't normally use keychains, but I always feel like I buy them for some reason.
I feel like that's just like a traditional souvenir.
Yeah. And I also got some of this salt stuff for free. It says that you put the rock salt by the crystals and it's good for cleansing and recharging them. So I don't know. But that's cool.
Use them for though?
I don't know. I got them though. For free. So then I also got this keychain from this place that our parents bought some stuff from. The lady was so nice and they gave, our mom was going to buy one of these, but she gave it for free and then she put 2 more in the bag for us.
I think it's because we got 3 bigger items, so she gave 3 small ones. So our mom gave, I have one like that, but it has like a little orange dangle thing on it too.
It smells so good. It smells like wood burning. I just love the smell of wood.
It reminds me of Home Depot.
Yeah.
I hate Home Depot, but I like going in the lumber section because
I like going in Sam's Club because it's like tires. Because you know, if you've ever been in Sam's Club, they have the huge tires up front. Okay, so the last 2 things I got were this Eeyore hand sanitizer holder and this little paw print keychain. The cool thing about this shop is that half of the money they made goes to a foundation that helps pay for treatment for dogs. Like, I just love that. It's so cute.
I know, half. Not even like 10%, 20%, half. 50%.
And those 2 together were $16, so I donated the change for my 20. But it's so nice. I love donating when I can.
Me too. I always round up.
Yeah, me too.
Whatever they ask. Okay. And then the other day, we went to Applebee's and they had the
Alex's lemonade stand.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the girl's name, but Alex's lemonade, or I guess it could be a boy,
yeah.
Alex's lemonade stand, which they donate money for funding childhood cancer research, which is something I feel like I'm gonna become more passionate about.
Yeah,
we follow a lot of people on our Instagram.
A lot of kids have cancer and they don't get enough funding. So yeah, that's a good thing to support if you can.
Yes. Okay, so now our books. I guess we'll just take out and see.
Okay, so the first book I got is this book by Lisa Gardner. I feel like we've bought from her before.
Not from her, but books by her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lisa Gardner, no big deal, but she checked me out at the bookstore.
The Killing Hour. What will you do when time runs out? Ooh. She also has something called The Perfect Husband, The Other Daughter, The Third Victim, The Next Accident, The Survivors Club, The Killing Hour.
Is it all in a series, or is it just
other? I hope not, because The Killing Hour is last on the list.
It might just be with the same characters, but like a different story where you don't really have to know what happens in the other ones. I like ones like that, where it's like the same character, but like you can just pick up any one and be able to get through it without feeling confused or like you're missing out.
They're just books by her.
Okay.
Each time he strikes, he takes 2 victims. He waits for the first victim to be discovered, a body containing all the clues investigators need to find the second victim, who counts the seconds to a slow but certain death. Now 2 girls have disappeared, and the deadly countdown begins again. Rookie FBI agent Kimberly Quincy shows the killer's deadline can be met, but she'll have to break some rules to do it. Joining forces with her father, renowned FBI profiler Pierce Quincy, and his partner Rain Connor, Kimberly will begin a dangerous hunt for a predator like none she's ever seen. He's had 5 years to, I can't read because there's a sticker over it and I'm trying to read through the sticker but I can't see it. But yeah, that's basically what it's about. So you get the gist.
Okay, and was that a regular book or was that a clearance one?
That was a clearance one, so that was part of the $3 bag deal.
Right, and just so you, okay, so we bought 20 books between us 2 and our dad. We got 20 books.
It was $23.
It was $23 for 20 books because a majority of them, I don't even remember how many, we had more than 12.
In the bag.
More than 12 books were in the bag for $3.
And it was like, do you have it out here? No, you don't. It was like one of those Kroger curbside pickup bags.
Yeah.
So it was probably like that size.
So yeah, so it was about this size, maybe a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
A little bit shorter, probably up to like this black line, like right here.
But it was full.
But it was full, yeah. It was full. We got them all for $3. They were all on clearance. So this first one that I'll show you guys is called Case How Science Solved 100 of the World's Most Baffling Crimes. I love true crime, forensic science, like anything that has to do with crime scenes. This book was cover price $17, but as you can see, red dot, so it's on clearance. Paperbacks are usually 25 cents. So this is 25 cents, but it looks brand new. Like,
red dot paperbacks are 25
red dot
cents.
paperbacks are 25 cents, but red dot hardcovers are only for 50 cents.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I feel like this one's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just gonna go through 100 crimes and explain how they
sure
use
the books that they get at the library are all donations at the bookstore, and I'm pretty sure all the money that they do goes to, like, back to the library.
Yeah, and we donated change to help feed the fish. I love helping to feed the fish.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like a bunch of, yeah, this looks really cool. Yeah, science/true crime. I sometimes don't even look at the clearance section. I always go to the same section first, like the area like where Dean Koontz is, or like where I got most of my books is just like the crime thrillers or mystery thrillers, horror thrillers.
I was looking at the young adult books, but nothing like caught my eye today.
This one looks like it's gonna go from like, well, it starts with like ballistics, cause of death, disputed documents, DNA typing, explosives and fire. I think it's gonna like kind of be like the evolution of like different things, because the last thing is voice prints. Psychological profilings before that, anthropology. So it's like probably how it's like an evolution of it, but then also going through like famous cases, which is so cool.
That kind of reminds me of that field trip we took to Lawrence Tech.
Yes.
You could choose classes that you wanted to do. So like the classes that we chose, one of them I think was coding or robotics or something.
I think we did. Well, I think Taya wanted to do robotics.
Yeah, and then
you wanted to do forensic science,
and then there was a campus tour.
Yeah, and then we did campus tour.
But the forensic science one was so cool. Man, I should have went to school for that. That'd have been so fun.
You would have had to leave me though. You probably would have went to the BAU.
I probably would have went to Lawrence Tech. Because it seems like they have a good forensic program.
Yeah, but it's also so expensive.
Yeah, I know.
Compared to Oakland.
Because it's considered private, isn't it?
Yeah. When I was going to be enrolled there, it was going to be $32,000 a year in 2016.
That's ridiculous.
So
it's probably a lot more now.
It's probably at least $40,000 a year.
Let's just do a search up.
Sorry guys, we're going off on a huge tangent here, but I'm actually interested to see what it is now. Because that was 6 years ago. So it's got to be at least 40,000, if not 42 or more. And I was gonna get
scholarships like not even that good. Like it was considered good, but like relative to how much it was.
Yeah, I had a pretty decent scholarship. I don't remember what it was, just based on grades and merit that way. But I did an extra like scholarship competition where I had to do like a almost kind of like an ECT type math exam, and I think I got you could get max 5,000. I think I got 4,000 from that, just based on the score I got on that. So, and I got 22,000 I think as my scholarship, so I probably got like 18,000 with merit, but I was still gonna have to pay $10,000 out of pocket, which is
especially when you got a full ride to Oakland.
Like, yeah, I got a full ride to Oakland, so
I mean,
it's
if
like
you
obvious
wouldn't have
choice.
gotten a full ride to Oakland, maybe it would have been more of a consideration, but you would just be a fool not to accept where you get the most money.
Yeah, like to turn down a full ride,
it's
just
not even
kind
the
of hard to
most
stomach.
money. It's not even like you got the most money at Oakland. It's just that you wouldn't have to pay anything at Oakland.
when I was enrolled at Oakland, it was $13,000 for tuition. So, but still, like full ride, like I feel like I would feel like I would regret if I didn't go there.
I hate
Not only just for like turning on the scholarship money, but I wouldn't know a lot of the people I do now, and like I wouldn't have had the same experience. Like I made so many friends at Oakland because it's not just engineering; like it's all kinds of different disciplines.
Yeah,
they have a good honors college.
Lawrence Tech is more narrowed. I think that's normally true with private schools, though.
Yeah, and plus it's mainly engineering, but there's also like architecture. I think they do some sort of like English or like I mean they do forensic science, but
most of it's like.
But I don't regret going to Oakland.
Okay, so it's only $36,630.
Okay, that's actually, well, it's still a lot of money, but it's not as much as I thought it was going to be 6 years later. So,
just to compare, Oakland is almost 14,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
My last semester I only had 12 credits and it was like over $7,000. That's insane.
So much money.
Well, the thing that they don't tell you is if you take a class that's like a 1,000 or 2,000 level class, when you're a junior or a senior, you have to pay the junior senior price.
Which makes no sense because this is an underclassmen class.
Yeah, so I had Bio 1200 when I was a senior, but I had to pay a lot of money for it, a lot more than I would have had to if I took it when I was a sophomore, freshman.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
But catering's $44,000.
Does it include room and board?
It might.
That's a lot of money though. That's way more than Lawrence Tech. That's $10,000 more than Lawrence Tech.
Average cost after aid, $33,000.
No. I was looking at Kettering because I like the co-op program. But
Kettering, maybe I should have went to Kettering. Number 2 for mechanical engineering in Michigan.
What's number 1?
I don't know. Let's see if
I bet it's U of M.
Number 1. Hold on. Let me find out, guys. Sorry. Number 1 is University of Michigan.
Yeah. U of M's like top for everything in engineering because they have such good facilities. They literally, Oakland has one building for every single discipline.
Right. I really
like
wish...
one building where everybody resides, but U of M literally has a mechanical engineering one, electrical engineering, chemical, computer science, computer engineering, like one building that's like multiple stories.
It's like so stories. But U of M also has a really good bioengineering program, and I might end up doing that for my master's degree. So
yeah, I wanted to go to Oakland for my master's, but I mean, if I'm still working at Usher, like it might make sense to do it at U of M because it's close. It's close. I don't know.
U of M, I mean, I think you can commute, but it's more practical to stay on campus because it's like an hour away.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the top 10 schools in Michigan. I'm gonna see if Oakland is on this list. Number 1 is U of M, we just said. Number 2 is Kettering. Number 3 is Michigan Tech. Number 4 is Michigan State. Number 5 is Lawrence Tech.
That would be like number 8, I bet.
Number 6 is Oakland.
Number 6, that's...
I guess
they're
it's
on the
not
list.
bad.
They're on the list.
Number 7 is U of M, Dearborn. Number 8... Did I say number 7? Yeah. Number 8 is Grand Valley. Number 9 is Wayne State. Number 10 is Saginaw Valley. So
that's basically all the top
big
schools.
All the big schools are on this list. I'm surprised Oakland's number 6. There's been a lot of complaints about a certain department. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but there's been a lot of complaints about a certain department there from a lot of the engineering. Kettering is number 4 for the top 10 automotive colleges and universities in the United States. Kettering's number 4.
Oh, is U of M number 1? This is a huge tangent. But it's okay.
See if number 1 is U of M, Michigan State, and Michigan Tech. Wow, Michigan has 3 of the top schools in the U.S.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. We're like
automotive.
They're automotive. Yeah.
Number 2 is Indiana University. Cornell is number 3. 4 is Kettering.
I wouldn't think of Cornell being because I think Cornell's an Ivy League.
Yeah, is Cornell an Ivy League?
I want to say it is, but I'm not 100% sure.
Let's just check that up real quick.
Oh, one book literally starts a 10-minute tangent on universities. But it's okay. That's what books are supposed to do. They're supposed to spark conversation.
Cornell's an Ivy League.
Yeah, I figured it sounds like an Ivy League.
But that means
somebody you know was going to go to
than
Cornell.
an Ivy League school.
Yeah, I know, that's weird. That's crazy.
Weird. Yeah.
3 Michigan schools.
3 Michigan schools, yeah. And then,
I know somebody who went to Kettering or Cornell,
so there's a tie for number 5, University.
It's on you now.
There's a tie for number 5. University of Texas, Austin, University of Texas, Arlington, and Texas A&M.
Oh, Texas. Okay, I'm not surprised. Texas A&M is in the SAE Outer Drive Challenge.
Number 6 is Virginia Polytechnic. Number 7 is University of California.
Oh my gosh, you're so burned.
I know, it hurts. Don't touch it.
What the heck? Your arm's so burned, but only my shoulders are.
8 is California Polytechnic State University. 9 is Clemson University. And 10 is Georgia Institute of Technology. Some of these I've never heard of.
Me neither.
Like all the California ones?
Yeah. I've heard of Polytech, though. I've heard of Polytech. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard the name.
Alumni from all of Eastern can be found at most automotive-related companies. For U of M, Michigan State, and Michigan Tech. I wish we would have went there, but then we would have to, like, stay on campus.
Yeah.
Also, Michigan State's more of a party school, and I'm not into partying. Okay.
So we kind of got attacked by a weird bug.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay, so the next book I got is called Paranoia.
I can't see you. Your bag's in the way.
Paranoia. It's like about that movie.
Wait, is it the... Oh yeah, I was gonna say, is that Liam Hemsworth?
Yeah. I don't know who that is, but Harrison Ford and that Gary Oldman. Yeah, it says it was only a prank diverting cash from Wyatt Telecom's executive slush fund to throw a retirement bash for a member of the loading dock crew, but when corporate security catches up with Adam Cassidy, a low-ambition junior staffer at the high-tech behemoth, they call it something else, embezzlement. Ruthless CEO Nick Wyatt is impressed by Adam's scheming and offers him one way out. Take on the role of a rising corporate hotshot and infiltrate Wyatt's rival Trion Systems. His mission is to get close to Trion's legendary founder, Jock Goddard, and his ultra-secret Project Aurora and report back to Wyatt. With Wyatt pulling the strings and dramatically improved identity, Adam is set up as Trion's new boy genius. Suddenly he got a sweet new Porsche closet full of $1,500 suits. I'm not reading that. But it's all just a mirage because Adam is about to learn that nothing is what it seems and that it isn't paranoia. Everyone is out to get him. Yeah, so that sounds really good. That was a dot book also.
This one is also a red dot book. It's called The Know-It-All, One Man's Humble Quest to Become the Smartest Person in the World. It's a memoir basically detailing A.J. Jacobs' journey to try to read the whole Encyclopedia Britannica from A to Z, like from cover to cover.
Gosh.
But it sounds really interesting. Like, I flipped through the book and it looks like he uses like the sections from Britannica, like the actual like headings. Like this one says like Civil War, clammy meat, clack. Like it looks like he talks about his experience with each word or like how it like can relate to him. So that's pretty cool. And also like I'm really into memoirs right now. Like, and just nonfiction in general. Like, I never really explored it much. Like, I've always been more of, like, a fiction person. But, like, as more people that, like, more celebrities that we know are, like, writing memoirs, especially people from Harry Potter, like, Ivana Lynch and Bonnie Wright, and, who else wrote a memoir? Candace Cameron doesn't have one, does she?
No,
but
Andrea Barber and Jodie Sweetin do.
They do.
Josh Peck has one.
Amanda has a memoir in this stack.
I do have a memoir in this stack. Also,
Viola Davis has one.
David Thewlis doesn't have a memoir, but he writes books. Yeah. And it seems like Bonnie Wright's writing a second book.
Oh, really?
I think so.
And then Elizabeth Smart also has a memoir. I read hers. All the people that I named off, I have a memoir, but I haven't read all of them necessarily. But yeah, so I've just been really into memoir and kind of like learning from other people's experiences. Maybe it's an old person thing. I'm not even that old, but...
So the next book I got is called A Midsummer Night's Scream. Romantic comedy quickly turns to horror and revenge, enough scares to keep you guessing and screaming. By Harlan Coben. That was a review by Harlan Coben.
I love Harlan Coben. I've read so many of his books.
It's actually by R.L. Stein.
What? Seriously?
Yep.
Wow. What section did you get that in?
I don't know.
Was it young adult?
No, the Dean Koontz section.
Interesting.
So this is what it says. Oh, what fools these actors be. It was a horror movie that turned into real horror. 3 young actors lost their lives while the camera rolls. Production stopped and people proclaimed the movie cursed. Now 60 years later, new actors are venturing onto the haunted set. In a desperate attempt to revive their failing studio, Claire's dad has greenlit a remake of Mayhem Manor, and Claire and her friends are dying to be involved. Dying to be involved, by the way, guys. At first, Claire laughs at Jake's talk of ghosts and curses. He's been too busy crushing on her best friend Delia or making out with that girl. I don't want to say that. Annalie to notice that she's practically been throwing herself at him. What does he know anyway? This is her big chance to be a star, but then Claire runs into a creepy little man named Benny Puckerman and gets her hands on a real love potion. Unfortunately, the course of true love never did run smooth. Get ready for laughter to turn into screams as the Grandmaster of Horror, Arlstein, takes on the master of theater in this modern reimagining of Shakespeare's classic romantic comedy, A Midsummer Night's Dream.
That's so cool. I like Shakespeare's.
Shakespeare.
I like Shakespeare. Have you read A Midsummer Night's Dream?
I don't think so.
I read excerpts of it. I can't remember if we read the whole thing in 11th grade. Huh?
Look at the barcode.
It has blood spatter. I don't know if I read the whole thing. I know we read snippets of it, but sometimes it's hard to tell if the English book has like the whole version.
The whole version.
Sometimes it's just an excerpt. But we did watch the movie.
I don't think I saw it.
I think Christian Bale is in the movie. I feel like he's always in a Shakespeare movie or some other thing. Like I know he's in Batman, which I don't like Batman, but
I want to buy the book. I'm adding it to my Amazon.
What? Midsummer Night's Dream?
Yeah. Maybe I read it. Is that the one that has fairies?
Yeah.
I think I read it then.
Okay, so this one's called Vanished by Irene Hannon. This one is not a clearance book. So I think paperback new, like not clearance, is 75 cents, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it looks brand new. Cover price is $15. It says reporter Moira Harrison is lost in the dark in a thunderstorm. When a lone figure suddenly appears in the beam of her headlights, Moira slams on her brakes, but it's too late. She feels a solid thump against the side of her car before crashing into a tree on the far side of the road. A man opens her door, tells her he saw everything, and promises to call 911. Then the world fades to black. When she comes to, she is alone. No man, no 911, no injured person, but she can't forget the look of terror she saw on that face in the instant before her headlights swung away. And she can't get anyone to believe her story, except maybe a handsome ex-homicide detective turned private eye who agrees to take on the case. As clues begin to surface, it becomes obvious that someone doesn't want this mystery solved and will stop at nothing to protect a shocking secret. So this is a private justice novel, and then it's number 1. Because I was going to get number 2, and then I thought I had a number 1. I don't know if they're like have to be read serially, but
what is that?
I got both.
Private Justice? I saw that.
It was on the shelf that you were mainly looking at, like right next to the one I was looking at.
I think I got something from her.
She sounds like, I've never read anything by Irene Hannon before, but she seems pretty good. It also says on the back, fiction, romantic, suspense, which I don't know why that has to be a thing. Every single like crime book I've read has like a romance between like the main protagonist and like the detective or something.
I want to read a book where the like main crime sleuth or FBI agent falls in love with the person that's committing the crimes.
That's a good one.
Okay, so this next book I got is called Falling Darkness. It says a South Shores novel, which
hopefully it's not a series.
I know, I didn't check that first. What is this?
Falling Darkness. It's the second one on that list, but might just be like. Oh wait,
no, it's not there. What did you just read?
Isn't it a South Shores though? These are other ones.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not related to them, or maybe it's just like the same location,
I don't know, but it's
like
not in the list. Yeah. So I'll have to find out if this is the first book, and if it's not, I'll be sad. Claire Britton's training never prepared her for this. The forensic psychology curriculum didn't cover plane crashes or how to help fellow survivors cope. 7 frightened people huddled in 2 small rafts awaiting a rescue that may never come, especially when 3 of them are your ex-husband, your young daughter, and the man you love, Nick Markwood, whose pursuit by a criminal mastermind forced you all to run in the first place. When the bedraggled crew finally reaches dry land, they are still far from safe. What the heck?
What was that?
I don't know, but blood just got on me.
Ew.
It's got on my brand new book.
Did you get hurt or something, or?
No, it came from up there. Okay, let's quickly finish. They don't, Nick tries to secure transport to their witness protection placement, urging everyone to stick to the identities laid out for them, but they don't need any complications. But when danger follows them to their supposed safe haven, Claire and Nick no longer know who is helping or harming them. Racked by doubt and mistrust, still hunted, they must band together or fall. I'm curious to see if her ex-husband and the daughter and the person you love are all in witness protection program.
It's kind of weird that this came out. That was weird.
Just continue.
Okay. So the next one is called Trapped by Irene Hannon, and it's number 2 in the private justice novel. But it sounds like it's like it might be like this, I don't know, maybe it's just like the same kind of like area, because it doesn't even sound like it's related to the other one at all. When Laura Griffith's 16-year-old sister disappears on a frigid February day, leaving only a brief note behind, Laura resolves to do whatever it takes to track down the runaway teen. That includes recruiting ATF agent turned private investigator James Devlin to help. Dev knows time is of the essence with runaways. Just 48 hours can mean the difference between recovery and ruin. But the deeper they dig, the more Dev begins to suspect that something sinister is at work in the girl's disappearance. And in the icy winter weather, the trail is going cold. Yeah, I don't know. I like books about missing people, or like people like where they commit a crime and then like 20 years later, like it comes back to haunt them, or like it resurfaces. And I don't know. I just like
you just like this one. Okay, so the next book I got is called The Universe in the Rearview Mirror. So basically, it's just like a physicist going through a bunch of different things, like why is the sky dark at night? Is it possible to build a shrink ray gun? Like, just stuff like that. It's a sciencey book.
It has nice images. It has nice scientific images.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of physics, which you like, so
I do
that's
like
cool.
physics, yeah.
I don't really like physics. It's just weird.
Pythagorean theorem.
Huh?
The Pythagorean theorem is in here.
I think so, the rank theorem. I've never heard of that one. And then I saw that triangle, I'm like, oh.
Gravity.
Twin paragraph.
Why black holes don't last forever. Yeah, so it's just a really cool spaghettification.
Yeah, Amanda failed to tell me that she was looking in the science section, and she has a book that I would have wanted to get.
But I got it anyway.
But she got it first. And she never told me she was looking in that section.
I got it first, and I would have got it anyways. So if you would have taken it away, that would have been sad. Plus, I paid for your books.
I know, for once. This one's called This Is How I Lied by Heather Gudenkauf. It says 25 years ago, the body of 16-year-old Eve Knox was found in the cave near her home in small-town Grotto, Iowa, discovered by her best friend Maggie and her sister Nola. There was a handful of suspects including her boyfriend Nick, but without sufficient evidence, the case ran cold. For decades, Maggie has been haunted by Eve's death and that horrible night. Now a detective, she is thrust back into the past when a new piece of evidence surfaces and the case is reopened. See what I mean? I like books like this. As Maggie investigates and re-examines the clues, secrets about what really happened begin to emerge. When someone knows more than they're letting on, and they'll stop at nothing to keep the truth buried. So yeah, this is my traditional kind of plot.
Okay, so the next book I got is called The Butterfly Garden, and also look at the quality of this book.
It's beautiful.
It's like brand new.
It looks like somebody bought it at Barnes & Noble's and then decided they just didn't want it.
One of the books I was looking at had a gift receipt in it.
Our dad saw one that had like somebody signed it.
Yeah, for this guy named Carl, and it was signed by the author of the book. Imagine if he gave that away. So this book is called The Butterfly Garden. Beauty has never looked so terrifying. Near an isolated mansion lies a beautiful garden. In this garden grows luscious flowers, shady trees, and a collection of precious butterflies. A young woman who have been kidnapped and intricately tattooed to resemble their namesakes. Overseeing it all is the gardener, a brutal, twisted man obsessed with capturing and preserving his lovely specimens. When the garden is discovered, a survivor is brought in for questioning. FBI agents Victor Hanoverian and Brandon Edison are tasked with piecing together one of the most stomach-turning cases of their careers. But the girl known only as Maya proves to be a puzzle herself. As her story twists and turns, slowly shedding light on life of in the butterfly garden, Maya reveals old grudges, new saviors, and horrific tales of a man who'd go to any length to hold beauty captive. But the more she shares, the more the agents have to wonder what she's still hiding. Yeah, so like this book's 75 cents, and the back says it would be $15.95. And it's basically brand new.
It looks like nobody's ever read it.
Also, I don't remember what book it was, but
one of mine's from 2020.
Yeah, same. It might be this one. This one. This one. This next one.
This one I think is the one from 2020. This one I haven't gone over yet. Yeah, this one's from 2020. The one I haven't shown yet. Wow. Okay.
What? This Irene Hannon has here as a Quantico series.
Ooh. Quantico. Okay, so this one's called Broken Bonds by Karen Harper. It's a Cold Creek novel, so apparently there's a lot that take place here. Also, this is probably not going to take that long to read because the text is pretty big. But it's basically about these three sisters that are recovering from events that happened to them when they were kids, to their family. And like they're obviously trying to have a fresh start, but then newsflash, they can't have a fresh start because things start becoming like clear from the past, and they're experiencing sinister things that are being covered up, and people are working together to uncover the truth. So more of, and I like how it's called Broken Bonds because it makes me feel like they're gonna turn against each other, kind of.
They probably will. This one's called Point of Danger by Irene Hannon. It's a triple threat novel, and I did look inside first, and it's the first one. There's no other triple threat ones, but this book's actually from 2020. And
she's probably making more in the series because it looks number one.
So brand new. Such good quality.
I don't understand.
Hate mail was one thing, this was quite another. Radio talk show host Eve Riley is used to backlash from her posturing on air commentary and interviews, but now it seems disgruntled listener is resorting to more than angry words to express their displeasure. When a suspicious package arrives on her doorstep, Eve turns to law enforcement for help. Police detective Brett Lang can't find any evidence to link the string of unsettling incidents that follows, but he's convinced they're connected. As the harassment grows more menacing, it becomes clear someone wants Eve's voice silenced permanently. But unless he can track down her elusive foe, the gutsy woman who's willing to take risks for what she believes and who is swiftly winning his heart may not survive.
Sounds good. She seems like she's going to be a good author. It looks like she has a bunch of books, so I don't know how I don't know her already.
I know. The more I read out loud, the harder it gets.
I know. I'm just so bad at reading out loud. Oh my gosh. It's mainly because I never, like, when you're in elementary school, especially, like, you do a lot of reading out loud, or even in junior high. But once you get into high school and college, you just do a lot of reading yourself, so when you read out loud, you sound like you don't know how to read.
I know how to read, I swear.
I promise, guys, we graduated college. Okay, so this one's called Last Girl Standing by Lisa Jackson. I've actually read a lot of books by Lisa Jackson. I can't really... I feel like water is in your body.
Why'd you just get wet?
I don't know.
Gross. It's really gross out here. Ew, I just got wet too.
There must be like...
weird stuff going on up there.
I don't know.
Just quickly finish.
But yeah, so I read a lot of books by Lisa Jackson. I can't really name any like off the top of my head right now, but... she's one of the there's also Lisa Jewell and Lisa Gardner that I like reading. So I guess it's just like Lisa. Lisas are just good writers, I guess. But the synopsis is 3 paragraphs long, and guys, I'm not gonna submit you to that, so I'm just gonna read this tiny little synopsis up here.
I wish my name was Lisa, so I could be a good writer.
A tight-knit high school clique takes a dark turn when one member is lost to a tragedy. But it's only the first in a series of misfortunes that the friends become frenemies and the girls become women who wonder who will be the last one standing. So basically, they witness a tragedy and then they start dying one by one.
One by one, and then you do a kick line and they're dying. Like from Beauty and the Beast, the one by one. You didn't say anything, so I didn't think you got it. Okay, so this next book I got, stop clapping, it's not yours. This next book I got is called Autonomy, The Quest to Build the Driverless Car and How It Will Reshape Our World. So basically it goes through how driverless cars like came to be.
I'm a nerd for that stuff because
You work it with maps, that's it.
Well, that are gonna go in semi-autonomous and will go in autonomous vehicles.
Yeah, so there's some pictures in here too.
It reminds me of that one book that I got but I haven't read yet, that Driving, Why We Drive.
Yeah. She just wants it because it's about roads.
Is it about autonomy?
But that's the one that she thinks is hers for some weird reason.
I didn't say it's mine. I just thought I wish I would have seen it because I would have got it.
But I already had it in my hands, so you would have taken it away.
Well, if you would have showed me the section or said, hey girl, I'm going over there.
We always go over there, and I was done waiting.
Okay, so this one's called Secrets to the Grave. Oh gosh, this one's 4 paragraphs.
Just read that.
She lay discarded like a life-size broken doll, made up, torn up, and cast aside. Her brown eyes cloudy and lifeless.
That reminds me of that Criminal Minds episode.
I
did not like that one. The person, like, the guy made them dressed up like dolls, and I think he drained their blood after he was done with them.
Yeah, and he made them like real-life puppets. But
yeah, I did not like that.
But basically, this lady's found murdered, and her young daughter's alive, and she says, and then there's this apparently a 911 call that says small child's voice saying, "My daddy hurt my mommy," so they obviously have to investigate it and then find the killer. So just a typical book. I didn't feel like reading all 4 paragraphs, but I think that's basically the summary. This is by Tammy Hogue. I've never heard of her, but she's probably going to be good.
The next book I got is called Taking the Lead, Lessons from a Life in Motion by Derek Hoff. I always love looking at their memoirs. I had so many today. So I'm just going to read this text that's in gold. Sometimes I've taken home the trophy, sometimes I've stumbled or tripped over my own feet, but every move I've made has shaped me into the person I am today. So, yeah, I'm excited to read this one. I didn't know he had a book, but let's see what year it's from. 2014. I wasn't really into it that back then, so
yeah.
maybe I didn't know.
Okay, so this one's called The Next Accident by Lisa Gardner.
I saw that Lisa Gardner book, and you also got a lot from her. I got one too.
So this one says, how to stop a killer. What do you do when a killer targets people you love the most? When he knows how to make them vulnerable, when he knows the same about you. These are the questions that haunt FBI Special Agent Pierce Quincy. The police say his daughter's death was an accident, but you know the next accident's gonna be the next accident, meaning they made it look like an accident, but it's not an accident.
The first time you did accident, you didn't do the quotes, and you were just like, accident.
Accident!
Hashtag accident. Ew, my book's wet.
Ew, is it blood?
Ew. Oh, can we napkin or tissue?
What is going on? Wait,
it's black.
What is it?
I don't know. Let's just quickly finish. Okay.
So they're gonna be paired with an FBI profiler and help her through her darkest days, and they're gonna have to take down. I can't even.
Can we just move to the sunny area?
No.
Come on.
What is going on?
We're just moving.
Okay, guys. So we are. I'm just gonna grab the ones that are. I don't know what's going on, but it was like black. I don't know what it was, but it was just really frightening, and it's really sunny over here. That's why we didn't want to be over here. Oh my gosh, this is the most chaotic vlog we've ever done, guys. Now it's so sunny.
Okay, guys.
Look, but what keeps dripping?
I don't know. But the next book I got is called The Nanny Murders. A brooding nightmare with twists and turns to the very last page. This is so much to read. But basically, nannies go missing, and
somebody who's like writing about it.
Yeah, and
they discover something grisly. She
and it's a
human
finger.
Wow.
One of Zoe's neighbors is a serial killer. Yep, that's basically what this book is about. Zoe becomes the prey, so that sounds pretty cool. So I think your next one?
Okay, so this one's by Erica Spindler, and it's called In Silence, and it's kind of similar. Wait, no, this is the wrong one.
Your stuff's floating away.
Can you just read the back of that one?
Journalist Irene Chauvin is devastated when she receives word of her father's suicide. How could her father, a dedicated physician, have taken his own life? Returning to her hometown of Cypress Springs, Louisiana, Avery desperately searches for answers. Instead, she hears whispered rumors of strange happenings of neighbors who go missing in the night. She discovers a box of 15-year-old newspaper articles in her father's house, all covering the same event, the brutal murder of local woman Why had her father kept them? Then the past and present collide. A woman is found savagely murdered. An outsider passing through town vanishes, and Avery begins to wonder, could her father have been murdered? As each step closer to the truth exposes yet another layer of deceit, Avery must face the fact that in this peaceful southern town, a terrible evil resides, protected until now by the power of silence.
Oh, guys, I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Just take a look at her stuff over there. I'm a little scared that it's gonna come back. We're gonna go back and it's gonna be all bloody or something. Somebody's threatening us.
What is that?
Okay.
I don't see anything up there. So what is it?
I don't know.
Does her tree have like sap or something?
No, it's never had sap before.
I don't know, but it's
okay,
scary.
so that book's done. Now
but this one's about the one where she finds her father dies, right? And then she finds.
You told me to read it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one I got is called Killer Takes All.
By the same lady, Erica Spindler.
It is. When a friend is found, there's so many. Okay, I'm just gonna read this red quote. The white rabbit beckons you to follow him down the rabbit hole into his world. He's a deceiver, a trickster. You won't know what is truth and what is a lie. He aims to best you, beat you, and when he does, you die. Samantha, I left Dr. Pepper in the freezer.
It's okay, it will be okay.
Okay.
I think it will be okay.
How long have we been videoing?
I don't know, but I only have one more and you have two more.
Okay.
Okay, so this is by Erica Spindler. It's called Last Known Victim. So it says, in 2005, hurricane rescue workers made a grisly discovery at one of the massive refrigerator. I can't read.
Are you speaking English?
Massive refrigerator graveyards. 6 female hands. So it's an unsolved case where the perpetrator is known as the Handyman, and apparently this lady, her police captain and her husband were murdered in the post-storm chaos, and then a female victim missing her right hand is unearthed, and she returns to the investigation, but she's not.
I'm confused.
She's
Why
not.
are they not on Earth?
Huh?
Why'd they say Earth?
They're on Earth.
But why'd they say Earth?
Unearthed. Like, on Earth. Like, found.
I thought you said on Earth.
I don't read books about space. But at the crime scene, she finds the victim's bones besides her husband's police badge.
I did not think you said on Earth. I thought you said on Earth.
On Earth?
Like, where'd space come into this?
On Earth.
Okay, this next one's called Before You Leap. Again, it looks pretty new.
It's a brand new one.
It's called When Your Life is a Lie, How Do You Live with the Truth? Peace of mind is all Greg Cole has wanted since the murder of his twin sister Scarlett. In his new sun-soaked Florida life, he thought he had found it, but when Scarlett's killer is released early from prison with a cast-iron alibi, Greg realizes that his past is about to explode into his present with terrifying consequences. To expose the truth, he must open up old wounds. As a talk therapist, Greg knows all about dark secrets, but when a childhood friendship comes to the fore and the police turn their spotlight on him, the thought of analyzing his own psyche is a disturbing prospect. How can he trust his own memories? With his life coming apart at the seams, his grip on reality begins to unravel, and Greg must face the ghosts of his past if he hopes to prove his innocence and live to see another day. And then the next book I got is called Memoirs of an Imaginary Friend. This is the last book I had.
Well, it was brand new.
Yeah, and it was one of the 50-cent ones. So it's about this kid who has Asperger's, and he has a bunch of imaginary friends. Yeah. I'll just read the last paragraph. Memoirs of an Imaginary Friend is a triumph of courage and imagination that touches on the truths of life, love, and friendship as it races to a heartwarming and heartbreaking conclusion.
Sounds like it's gonna be sad.
Yeah.
He probably dies.
Yeah, or somebody dies. It sounds sad, but
is it fiction or real?
I think it's fiction. It says a novel.
Okay. Interesting. That sounds good though.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all we had.
That's all we have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like this video and comment down below anything else you'd like to see us do. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram.
We'll link our Instagram down below.
Yeah, this vlog was really chaotic and took a lot of weird tangents.
A lot of weird
so
stuff.
Sorry about that, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it otherwise. And yeah, and also hope you guys enjoyed the change of scenery from our living room where we usually do our hauls. Our brother's streaming today on Twitch. Go follow Toothy Gaming on Twitch if you haven't already.
We can
which
link
most of you guys probably haven't.
we can link his profile down below.
Yep.
If you guys would like. Actually, we're just gonna do
called,
it anyways.
I don't think it's called subscribing. I think it's called following.
Following, yeah,
but yeah.
something, yeah.
Go follow him on Twitch if you're on there. He does a lot of different gameplay. He does.
Yeah,
he's been doing Minecraft,
Rocket League, Trackmania, Minecraft, Mario Kart. He does a lot of different things.
Yeah, so he does a lot of different things on there.
I think he mentioned that he wants to do Just Dance.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.